Oh my goodness. All right, we are live. And I don't know who's gonna show up. I don't care. I just want to talk. If anybody comes through, that's great. If not, it's all good either way. I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to begin and I don't know where to end. This was crazy. What a game. What a game. What a game. What a game. Uh Man, I don't like I said, I don't even know where to begin. This is bad. We we win 27-26. We were missing 33 players. We were missing 33 players. I get that. We was missing 33 players, but I mean, damn. The first half of this game was terrible. I mean, they scored back to back on us like immediately. Their offense was like clicking. This kid, Malik Williams, is amazing. This dude is really good. Threw for 237, 17 of 27, 237, two touchdowns, no interceptions. Also ran for 73 yards and a touchdown. The first part of this game, I thought, okay, here we go. The defense is going to be slacking. That's how it goes. They're going to be slacking, and they're going to tighten up on afterwards. I kind of felt that was going to be the case. And the defense did their part. I commend the defense overall because they pretty much slowed everything down after the first quarter. Now, you can say what you want about the last touchdowns or whatever the case may be. The last touchdowns in the fourth quarter, okay, I get it. But I will say that third quarter touchdown, that was not on the defense. Najee Thompson fumbled the kickoff return at the beginning of the second half and gave the offense wonderful field position. I don't knock that on the defense. So the last two touchdowns was garbage time too. So I will say at the end of the day, these guys did what they're supposed to do for the most part. Also, I want to apologize for the pregame because I didn't do my homework on the pregame as far as knowing the players. It was an impromptu thing that I was going to do at the last minute, and I did it, so I didn't know all my information. I have all my information now, so we're going to get into it. Shy Works, 7 to 13, 53 yards, one touchdown pass, no interceptions. Okay, I give him that. You know, we're not a passing team. He's done better in the passing game. Some of the passes was basically on point, but some of the receivers just couldn't get any separation. That's just how it was. So at the end of the day, I don't chalk most of the passes, I don't chalk up the Shaw Works. Some of them was pretty bad. Like that one was almost a pick six. I give him that. But he did take some chances. Now, we don't throw the ball much. For him to throw 13 times is actually extraordinarily high for the type of offense we're used to running. So with that being said, I like what I saw there. Mosley came in through one pass for 9 yards. I'm cool with that. We did have a botched field goal, which was not cool. Took points off the board. Beck tried to throw the ball off the botched field goal. Almost got one of our guys' head knocked off, but that's fine. Shaw Works also ran for 155 yards. Excellent touchdown run to take the lead. I think that was the one to take the lead in the third quarter. Love seeing that. I love seeing that. That I knew at that point. Really, I knew when the defense started to lock things down, slow down this offense. I knew that we was going to be able to take control of the game because at some point we're going to start running the ball. You know, I mean, we're going to run the ball. Georgia Southern's going to get their yards unless they have like this overbearing front seven. And that's one thing I talked about in the pregame, where the front seven of Campbell, they got a couple of good players, but they were not going to be able to stop the rushing attack. And we saw what happened. J.D. King had 18 carries for 74 yards. Logan Wright had 9 carries for 52. Total, we ran for 284 yards. That's Georgia Southern football. We like to run for at least 250. we run for at least 250, we're good money. That's always the case. Now, Matt LaRoche, let me see. He also ran 5 carries for 20 yards. So that's always good. We did miss Wesley Kennedy. We missed that a lot. And that what's going on, Quaface? Appreciate you coming through. We missed Wesley Kennedy a lot. And if you don't know who Wesley Kennedy is, he's another running back that we have for Georgia Southern. He was out. He's one of the 33 that was out this game. And I don't know what the reason was, but he's an electrifying running back. And also, he does return kicks for us. So with Najee Thompson fumbling that kick at the beginning of the third quarter, that shows you how much we miss our we miss Wesley Kennedy. As far as the running game go, Wesley Kennedy obviously would have been a big help, but I think we held our own overall. Defensively, I want to talk about Campbell offensively. They threw the ball for 237. Jay Williams had 72 catches and 1 touchdown. Kelsey had 6 catches for 66 and 1 touchdown. They sliced us up throughout this entire game. I can't lie, especially the first part of the game. They sliced us up. I mean, we couldn't do nothing against this offense, and that would really hurt us in the beginning. And I thought it was going to be a long day. I know I was talking in the Discord. Matter of fact, Quaface was in the Discord, and he was saying how much it may be a long day for us because of the fact that what we are going up against. And me, I was like, you know what? We're going to be all right. We're going to be fine. I knew our secondary was a little shaky, but we was going to be fine. Defensively, I honestly, I did not have a big deal with the defense, even though it scared me at first. I knew that was going to be okay. My big issue was the offense, and we was going to pass the ball more. We're not used to passing the ball, and it was kind of shaky at first. I didn't like some of the runs up the middle on third down and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of that. That's something that we've been doing. We've been doing that a lot when it comes to last year. We did a lot of dives up the middle, and that really hurt us. So for us to now open it up a little bit, we did good with the option. I did like some of the passes that we seen against them. Some of the rollout passes were great. One of the rollout passes was for a touchdown. One of the touchdowns that Shaw works through. Let's get back to this receiving. Campbell was able to do very well with the passing game. Luckily, we shut that down, and that was a big deal because that was something that I was kind of worried about when it came to when it basically just came to us trying to stop them. Yeah, absolutely. Quaface says it right here. They came out flat. We came out very flat in the first half, very flat. And I was very worried because I was like, okay, what are we going to do now? Because this offense is running roughshod against us. And I was real worried. But in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, take some time. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be fine. Let's just cool it a little bit. And at the end of the day, I think they're going to end up locking it down. But my issue was the offense. I mean, we didn't get anything going until like the third quarter, really. I mean, we didn't score. I mean, we started scoring in the second. We got another field goal. But the second half is where I was like really I was on point because we was on point. The offense started catching up. The defense started playing better. And like I said, if the defense get the stops, all it's going to do is get that defense of the opposite team to come on out there, and they're going to have to play against this rushing attack. And if they're coming right back out on the field, it's going to be problems. It's going to be problems easily when they have to come right back out, and they're going to have to tackle our big running backs. They're going to have to worry about Shaw Wirtz if he can run. And this is where I say the passing game could actually be our benefit, because if we can do that and then turn around and throw the ball a little bit, then we got them on the heels. We got them, you know. Obviously, you have a situation when garbage time happens. Campbell got a touchdown in garbage time. They were going to go for 2. Luckily, they did not get that 2-point conversion. I almost fell out my seat because that ball was out of reach. Oh, my God, if he had that 2-point, this would have been a totally different story easily. So They didn't get the 2-point. Then there was a bunch of funny business with the onside kick. We got it the first time. They called a timeout, and that's a problem with timeouts lately. Coach Lunsford had an issue with timeouts earlier, and it came back to bite him again, where they called a timeout after a play basically fell in our favor. Earlier in the game, we had a fumble recovery, which was in our red zone, basically. And what happened was that fumble recovery was negated because of a timeout that Coach Lunsford called. I'm like, oh my God, come on. We're trying to get this. Let's go. And it just didn't work out. But we managed to lock things down until like the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game. We could have ran the clock out. It didn't work. But at the end of the day, we were able to get that win. Quaface says the second half was a different story. Y'all took the life out of them in the second half until the last 2 minutes. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The secondary, Derek Canteen, he stepped up big time. We had people starting to tackle. Nobody was getting open downfield as much. The secondary, as young as our secondary is and inexperienced, we stepped up big time, and that was a big deal. That was a very big deal. And once we got that going, and like I said, if we get that running game going, it's very easy to get the running game going when you have defenses constantly back on the field. 3 and outs. They didn't stay on the sideline long enough. You saw Shaw Wirtz with that that touchdown run. I mean, I think that run was like a 41-yard touchdown run. I mean, that right there, it broke their back. I mean, when we start getting the ball and we can move the ball, even if it's 5, 6, 7, 8 yards, we're going to break one for a long one. And like I said, Shaw Wirtz got one. Logan Wright ran for 14, got a big run right there. And it was just great. I mean, I don't see too many problems with the team itself. I think that we just need to come out a little bit more tighter because we came out flat. If we could have got at least one of those stops, let's say, for instance, if we got that fumble that was not called back because of a timeout, if our secondary played a little bit, tight knit instead of leaving people open, this could have very well been a much more different game. Because one thing I did notice, regardless of what happened, Campbell could not stop our running attack. Our running attack was so good, it even opened up the passing game a little bit. So if anything, even if we didn't wear them down, we were able to run the ball pretty well to get down to get a couple of field goals. We could have got a couple of scores, a couple of touchdowns if that was the case. So sadly, we didn't. But overall, we did a very good job with this team. I'm not upset at the team. I know there's some diehards out here going to be like, oh my God, we in trouble. This is the first game. There's some jitters. Overall, we played okay. I am not going to say we played well. I'm not going to say we dominated. You can say we dominated for the most part in the second half, just like Quaface said in the comments right here. But for the most part, I'm okay with the team. We ran for over 200 yards. We didn't necessarily turn. Did we have any turn? I don't think we turned the ball over. So I think we did a good job. We didn't turn the ball over. We ran the ball like we wanted to. We were fairly efficient in the passing game. So outside of that first quarter, I'm okay with this team. I'm good with what we have. I salute the Georgia Southern Eagles for playing mostly pretty decent football. Like I said, even if you take away one of those touchdowns, hell, I won't even do that. If we take away that third quarter touchdown where Najee Thompson fumbled on the first kickoff of the second half, and literally Campbell had like 16 yards or 26 yards to get in the end zone, if you take that away, this is a totally different game, honestly. You're probably talking about Georgia Southern can run the ball in the second half, probably methodically get the ball downfield, and we probably would have had another score. So you can take 7 points off the board outside of that fumble. I mean, yeah, it happened. I'm not saying it literally, but figuratively, outside of that, this game is really a closer, a wider game than we thought. So kudos to the Georgia Southern Eagles. I commend this team. They played okay. They could have played better, but at the end of the day, we get the W. We play Florida Atlantic next week. They come down to we play Florida Atlantic next week. They are coming into Statesboro to play. We are playing at 3:00 on ESPN, so that's phenomenal. 3:30 on ESPN. I take that back. Sadly, I have to work. Hopefully, I get back in time so I can watch some of it. Well, I take that back. I will be able to watch it because I can watch it on my phone. I'll watch it on there because I got Hulu. I'll watch it on my phone, and this is going to be a great game. I think Florida Atlantic is they're favored, obviously. So we got our backs against the wall again. We just need to come out a little bit tighter. I don't think they'll be able to stop our running attack. I think we'll be okay up against them. This is their first game, so they may be prepared more than usual. So we're going to get to that when I talk about the pregame next week. I don't know. I have to work early that morning, so I'll probably do a pregame the night before. Definitely going to do that. So hopefully you guys will come around and watch that. Look, this is Georgia Southern football, baby. This is what I'm going to do pretty much throughout the season, and I hope you guys will continue to watch and support. You already know what we do over here outside of the podcast. We do First and Frame Race every Tuesday and Thursday. I stream every Sunday and Monday. That's going to be changing because the gaming is going to be on Sunday and Monday. I'm going to do probably a Madden stream in the morning, do the retro stream on Sunday night, and I will do the college game on Monday. So that's how I'm going to be rocking with that. So hopefully you guys will come through and watch. I don't have much else to say. We get the W. I'm going to go listen to Georgia Southern Radio. I appreciate you guys coming through for this. I don't want to do the post game for too much longer. 20 minutes. I think that'll be the longest I want to do these. I hope you guys like this. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And definitely, I will be back with more content on tomorrow. Retro Sports Gaming. We're going to Retro Sports stream. We're going to be doing that on the Dreamcast. Also, I'm going to do a Madden stream in the morning. So you guys will be here. We could talk more about it. Big win for Georgia Southern, close win. And I'm just loving it. I feel great. I was a little nervous, but we looking forward to FAU, Florida Atlantic, next week at Paulson, 3:30 on ESPN. So I hope you guys will sit around and, converse with me. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, next week I'll be around. You guys take it easy. Be blessed. Peace.